All right, from the comments, I'm going to go to my inbox. Go ahead and click on yours. You're going to be happy because yours is totally empty. There's nothing in there. And when do we ever see that? Hardly ever happens, right? The inbox, the Canvas inbox, and it is not another email address. You can't say, hey, contact me at my Canvas address. The only people who can contact you this way have to be connected to you through a course. So this is a really nice method for instructor to student communication. But if you and one of your instructor friends, faculty friends from across campus are not in a course together, you're not going to be able to send them a Canvas inbox message. So your students are going to be able to contact you this way. You can contact them. And that's about it. So what I'm seeing in here is I can see all of my messages. Right now, it is showing me all of my courses all at once. But if I pull down here on this arrow, if I wanted to only look at one particular course, I could. So if I selected the course that you all are in right now, I can see that no one has sent me a message yet. I don't have any messages in there. If I wanted to create a message, it's this icon right there, which totally makes a lot of sense. This icon recently changed, thankfully. It used to be a quill pen, but then young people thought it was a leaf, and they were like, why do I have to click on a leaf in order to make a new message? It doesn't make any sense. And then there was like a whole fight in the community about you should change it, and there was a whole other group that was like, no, you should teach the young people what a quill pen was. So Canvas was just like, we're just going to change the icon then. When I click into that, if I want to send you guys a message and I click on my address book, I could have started typing a name and then names would have popped up. But I can see that there are 24 of you in here and I can message everybody all at once. Or if I just wanted to message the students, I could. If you have TAs in your course, they'll also be broken out separately. If you have multiple sections or groups in there, it will also break those down for you. So it's going to make it really easy to message either everyone or groups or individuals. So I'll send you guys a message so you can see what this looks like. Notice that one of the options I have there is send an individual message to each recipient. I like that one because then I won't get a lot of people who are responding all. Because sometimes, I might send a message like, hey, don't forget we're having a test on Friday. And then I'd have, Joey who writes back to everyone, yeah, how come you failed me on the last one? And it's like, oh gosh, all right.
So looking at this inbox, is this something that we can push to notifications?
Yes.
Email?
Yes. So that's a great question. I'm glad you asked it. So the one section of notifications said conversations, and conversations are these messages. So you can get a copy of it sent to your email, and you could reply to it right from there. You don't have to come back into Canvas to do it. It's still going to retain the copy of it in Canvas, but wherever you're logged in then, you can respond to it to reach back out to students who are trying to contact you. At the bottom there, you're going to see a paperclip, so you could send attachments. Don't send giant attachments through the inbox. It's just not the best way to get info to students. Lots of other avenues for that, but you could, if you needed to, send a quick little attachment. The other button you're going to see there is this record an audio or video comment. This is the only part of Canvas that still uses Flash, so you will have to have Flash enabled in order to use this, and you can see that in this browser, mine isn't enabled because Chrome and Flash are not friends, so I have to do something extra to make it work. But you could use this feature to send students an audio or a video message. They could also send you one, just so you know. That does not count against your space limit because that's a Canvas native tool. But it is a good way to get students' attention if you ever needed to. They do not expect to open up a message from you and see your face or hear your voice. So I'm going to go ahead and click send. And you will see over here on your inbox, you'll get a notification, like I have 38 unread, but you should get a notification there letting you know that you have a new message. And I see that Shane's been practicing, so he sent me one. So it's pretty easy to use. There is a starring functionality in there if you want. It works a lot like if any of you use Gmail. You can star things. You can also use the different filters in there to look at all of your sent messages and all of your archived messages. So that's the big thing I usually tell people about the inbox, is that I always recommend that you archive instead of delete when you're speaking with students. This is a great way for you to maintain that communication. So if someone ever came to you, you know, like, I don't know, even like a year after your course was over, and they said, hey, I need to see all that communication that you had with Miguel, you could just search all of your archived messages for Miguel and they'd all show up. So this is the archive button. You do not have a space limit for your Canvas messages archive, so I always suggest, just to be safe, that you archive messages instead of deleting them. Delete is there, it's trash can, but students equals archive.